using all of my dice.
Ravens were landing everywhere. He'd better get moving. If they got to Lupino, ravens weren't picked. Look, it's not personal, but you smell terrible.
There we go. I got some energy. Alright.
Dirty
already made it
and
through
bloody,
this.
Renato finally reached
I
Lupino.
can't skip it.
The rabbit was practicing his shuffle. Renato,
Let me skip. There it goes.
Capture Zenobia, we find out what she knows. And that's the whole war right there. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
capture the Emperor's greatest general, who also happened to be a deadly sorcerer and, oh, his only daughter. That would be worth it.
Yes,
On the
we're
other
gonna
hand,
go capture her again.
he could still get to the core of the Sky Ripper, even if he couldn't get the whole thing. It must have great power. Zenobia?
Yep, we're gonna go get her.
The city was already under Zenobia's control. I had to admire her efficiency. Renato shivered up.
Sorry about that. I was just trying to eat some chips. So I muted myself because I didn't want you to hear all the munching.
Long live the Emperor! Called the ravens.
Out of the way. Since I have everything upgraded, I really don't need the treasure chest. To my knowledge. It's like I said, once I unlock the 4th truth, but then I really don't have to worry about that until I get there. So I'm gonna do my best to not go out of my way. Treasure chest hunting.
For you shall not pass.
That way we can just get through this a little faster. I mean, I'll open the ones that I see, just in case.
Why was Lupino urging him to capture Zenobia? Obviously, it was a trap. But you never knew how Lupino thought.
Let's go down.
Sometimes his plans were so convoluted they did the exact opposite to what Lupino wanted. And there must be some way to play on that, Renato thought.
Oh, God. Well,
So, what's this plan of yours? Use me as bait, said Lupino. And he outlined a
I can't
slightly
skip it.
complicated
I'm
plan
trying.
that involved geese, a net, setting the Farfarer a little bit on fire,
Lapino dressing as an old blind toad, and Reynardo hiding inside a monstrous watermelon. What could possibly go wrong? Thought Reynardo. Oh, this is going to be fun, said Lapino, as he ran to go set up his marvelous plan.
Alright. Let's go.
Reynardo felt dubious about the whole plan. With every step, he was waiting for it all
But
to go
magically,
horribly
it doesn't go wrong.
But against all odds, Lapino's idiotic plan worked. Zenobia's ravens ran off after the geese, the net dropped, and Reynardo jumped out of the watermelon and put his sword to Zenobia's throat. "Reynardo," she said, "are those new scars? They look good on you. You never returned my velvet jacket. It was my favorite. You look stupid in velvet. Oh, what does an imperial princess know about style? Oh, get a room, you two," said Lapino. But the fleet was coming on fast, so they put Zenobia on the Farfarer and took her east over the Nexus. She'd vanished from Swordfu School, from his life, without even saying goodbye, without ever telling him she was the Emperor's adopted daughter. Ah, Lapino was right, Reynardo thought reluctantly. She knows things. She recognized his look. "You're taking me to the interrogators, aren't you?" she said, wide-eyed. And then she jumped, with horror. Reynardo saw Zenobia plummeting. Then he saw the Nexus below them. Cats always land on their feet. "Ah, she'll head for the Imperial outpost," yelled Lapino. "You have to catch her."
Dun, dun, dun. Oops.
Cats can run faster, but foxes can run longer. If he ran, he could head her off before she reached her minions at the outpost. Well, he did love a good chase.
Now we hunt her down. Trying to go as fast
There was an
as
inscription. Praise the sun.
Really? Really? Praise the sun? Getting some Dark Souls in here? Excuse me. Yeah, like I said, I think some of this is game references to other games, but I'm not sure. Glitch up them stairs. But
I should go, he
I
thought.
used my freeze ability, so it also been frozen. Well, at least I leveled. I'm level 19.
Renato had heard stories of a dungeon where chests were filled with potions and weapons. Fairy tales. He was closing on her. He could smell her fear. He tried not to think about the interrogators at the secret base. What did they do to her? Maybe it didn't have to end that way. Maybe he could talk to her. But, after all, there were worse things the Imperials had done to friends of his. It did not matter how outnumbered the rebellion was.
That's all old dialogue. Last time.
Renato reached the outpost. The Imperials there were no match for him. Soon after, Zenobia limped up the path. When she realized he was already in front of her, she didn't even try to run. Oh, you left without saying goodbye. Again, he said, "Please, I'm enjoying this a little too much," she said, shaken. "Oh, spare us the chit-chat, would you?" said Lapino as he shackled her hands so she couldn't throw spells. She knows all his plans. All the way back to the Farfarer, Lapino nagged Renato about how the interrogators
I kind of wonder if
would pry
Lapino
all
wants
the
the
intel
power
out of
all for
Zenobia.
himself.
How that would turn the tides in the imminent battle. All they had to do was take her to the rebels' secret base. Renato didn't like to think about what the interrogators would do to her. Couldn't he just talk to her?
I'm gonna take her to where the interrogators.
As they reached the ruins, Renato could see ravens everywhere, searching for the rebel base. They'd have to hide the Farfarer or go on foot. "What if we get separated?" asked Lapino, for once thinking ahead. "I'll draw your map to the base," Renato told Lapino.
No.
"Renato, don't do this," said Zenobia. "We were friends once. We..." "Shut it,
I
witch,
wish I could kill the
or I'll
rabbit.
shackle your mouth too," said Lapino. See? Renato thought. There was no way Lapino was working for the Empire. He really hated Zenobia. And then, a few moments later, they touched down.
Well, I haven't done this path yet, so hopefully. I wish I could kill the rabbit.
As Lapino pulled Zenobia off the Farfarer, Renato readied himself for the battle ahead. "I'm sorry I nicked your jacket," she said. "It's just... It's stupid, but it smelled like you." "What?" he said, confused. "Then... why didn't you write? Why didn't you first speak?" "Oh, save the romantic nostalgia. Let's go!" shrieked Lapino. So Renato launched himself down the path to the secret base.